Como si ya fuera el de las dos espaditas, que es lo que hemos centrado, lo tengo a nivel 50 y solo me falta comprar un par de crowns, irme a lo de reeditar las de estas principales, de la
Bienvenidos.
raza y eso.
Me salgo un momento del grupo y luego me meto, ¿vale? Bienvenidos a MLB THE SHOW. Ya sabéis, aquí tenéis un canal de variedades de juegos, tanto de todo, y lo podéis mirar. Todo lo que tengo. Variedad absoluta, chicos. On the window crossing now.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Suns and the
Ahora estoy aprendiendo un poco a jugar a esto.
And as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Now a ball hit sharply
Buena.
toward third.
Corre. Date, bro.
Ron Colligan steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all, scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that's swung on
home
and hit out to deep
run!
left field, and this one's not coming back. This is
Home run, brother.
Run.
Boom, ba, boom, ba. Home
So
run.
a three-run blast is straight away left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Buena, loco, buena.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw?
Bob Corbin.
Bob Corbin.
We are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead.
Vamos ganando 4-0.
But you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Vale. Fuera.
And that's the
Pero
first
me la
out
cojo.
of the inning.
Bueno, no pasa nada.
Leading off the inning, J.R. Velez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bueno, de
Into
base.
the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Pero bueno.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A quick
Pumba.
out, number 1.
Eliminado. Siguiente.
Bob Corbin will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent
Qué mal,
swings
tío.
on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Charlie Mueller steps in
Vamos
here.
ganando 6-1.
To keep it going
6
after
carreras a una. Está de puta madre. Bien.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another
pa'
double
mí.
to bring him in.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4-3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there. In now,
ganando
Bob
6-1.
Corbin. He flew out in his
Bob
last at-bat.
Corbin.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Law has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the...
Bueno, ganamos 6 carreras a 1. Está ahí. Un poco balante para que no pueda correr. Bueno. Y ganemos el partido. Vámonos. Con este home run de Ron Colligan. Bien, bien, chaval. Creo que ganemos 6-2, 7-7, 0-1. Hemos ganado el partidico. Play next. 171, bomba.
You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Jacksonville wins it 6-2. Good night, everybody.
Un momentillo, por favor.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Suns and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Juan Gonzalez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Bob Corbin will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Ah, que aquí ya estaba uno. Tonto, tío. Tonto. Qué fallo, tío. Qué fallo.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
This is line to left. Kudowski is there, and he puts this one. William McNally in now, popped out in his first trip. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Theodore De La Torre comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Tengo una pupa aquí y me duele que flipas, tío. Hola.
Oh, a diving stop. Ah, no chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one.
Buena.
Corbin will step in now as his guy
5-0.
breakthrough here with a runner in scoring
Está jodido, ¿eh? Aquí podemos hacer un 3, pero
They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the score.
Perdonad, chicos.
Back in here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded. Tony Velasquez will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say,
Corre.
And it's a double play, though that first run of the ballgame is across the score. William McNally gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Sent on the ground out to second.
No, pero ¿por qué allí?
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there.
¿Por qué allí?
That's going to allow his man to...
No entiendo, tío.
Joey Kodowski will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
The second for one. On to first.
Vale, buena.
Double play.
Buena.
Bob Corbin
8-1, tío.
lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Tony Velasquez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There goes the runner on the ground to the right side. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Joe Fertz strides in, grounded out his last time through. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and they got him. Bob Corbin will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Fielded
cleanly.
No.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Ah, como el puto culo, tío. A ver, esta la puta esta, tío.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Biscuits win. They come out on top 8-2. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Suns, 2 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Suns and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bob Corbin will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys. He's not sneaking up on anybody.
Pero ¿por qué haces eso?
Amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no clue.
Es que no sé por qué tira así, tío. Oh, he llegado.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner's on his way to third. Popped up. Mueller is there for it. 2 gone. throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 error in the inning. Charlie Mueller steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
This could be a huge inning, or maybe the end of the inning. This is
and he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 left.
For Jacksonville,
Bob Corbin is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this afternoon. William Nam stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around.
Vamos. Vamos.
She was a wall scraper, but it counts.
Vamos a eso, home run, su puta polla. Bien, bien.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He singled and popped out his 2 at-bats. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped high in the air. Corbin is there for it. 1 away.
Vamos. ¿Por qué me ha hablado?
now batting, designated hitter,
Jack Spahn will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Es que no me sale, que estoy en directo, tío. No lo entiendo. Ay.
Slow roll back to the mound.
Atrás.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that
Momento. ¿Dónde están los comentarios? Lucas, I'm sorry, man. Bueno, ok, va. Me suscribo a ti. And you. And me. And you, and me. Yo qué sé, si no entiendo ni papa de inglés, loco. Suscríbete y calla. Vale.
Now to the plate,
Bob
Corbin. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here!
Yes.
A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Home run, brother. Bien, bien.
This is a situation where
Got the
throw
blow.
a fastball by a guy once, you start thinking, I can do it every time. But once he got a good read on what that thing looked like, he was ready for this one.
Stepping in,
9-8.
Spahn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second.
¡Ah!
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Le paso por el lado.
Bob will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw gets it. 2 down.
¿Ha entrado?
Bob Corbin is in the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Bob Corbin.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Me lo pilla.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here.
Vale.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Jacksonville Suns and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think you better look out for that.
Bob Corbin will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 of them. Ron Colligan will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Spin throw, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Bob Corbin will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Bob Corbin.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half. Jack Spahn is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Here's the 0-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bob Corbin will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. Bob Corbin stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though. Ron Colligan will stand in.
Vamos a ese home run,
bro. Guys not to join the hit parade so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Theodore Delatorre steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Bob Corbin digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Bob Corbin.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Now at the plate, Ron Colligan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men. Striding in to start the 9th, William McNally, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game.
Cógela por tu padre.
Oh, he makes the stop. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Into the box now, Jorge Brito, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Vamos. Vamos.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Jeff Francoeur. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but...
Mama. Entrenamiento, de training. Vaya tela. ¿Cómo hago esto, loco? Vale. Vaya tela. No puedo, tío. Es imposible. Ahora sí. No. No, ¿qué pasa? Se está descargando. Ay, no.
Back here. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Stepping in, Oliver Pinto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Corbin scoops it up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's
No entiendo por qué la tira ahí todo el rato, tío.
Jacob Bryant will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Bob Corbin will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Chris Gomes will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Straight 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A run on 2 hits, and they lead. We'll go now to the... Bob Corbin stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Navarro is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Chet Reagan steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
To short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Bob Corbin digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
No.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Taken high and deep to right. Bryant racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And the run will score all the way from Chris Gomes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out over 2 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Navarre ranging back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No. Bob Corbin stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Strike 1.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Chris Gomes will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually William Nam will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
Vamos.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Jacksonville wins it 7-4. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Kenny Fritz comes forward for his first try at the plate.
Come on,
I
bitch.
think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. On the ground up the middle. Corbin loves it.
Pero ¿por qué allí? No allí.
1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Allí no.
Grant Costello will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the outer. Bob Corbin will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
High and deep to left center field. Navarre ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press, one of the better prospects around, and he gives you...
Ah, le daba al...
Leading off the inning, Bob Corbin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody.
Es que eres gilipollas, tío.
Tag him out between first and second. Rico Navar will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working.
And on the error, a run is going to score.
Vaya tela.
Bob Corbin will stand in here to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Navar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Grant Costello comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Corbin has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in to start the 9th, Bob Corbin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Sí, ¿no? ¿Cómo que no?
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but